Okay. I guess we're going to see how this works. Oh boy. Hey, John. I'm not sure how this works. Still trying to figure out the ropes of all this. See if we can. Oh, pretty good. Doing pretty good. Trying to get this going here. It's actually working, but not exactly the way I had in mind. I don't know. I can't go back to this. I see there's definitely somebody in the room. I intended to share my screen and show that Hyperloop thing, but I can't. Yeah, this is the first stream. This is my first live anything. Um, and I'm not even being shown. I was on my previous screen. How many people are even in the room? It won't let me off of this. Yeah. Uh, and it's true. We've noticed a lot of weird changes lately. Um, Even on my CDs, where I've got a bunch of my CDs and been listening to them in the car, and some of them about put me through the car roof. And they're CDs I've had for 20 years. So some of them. So yeah, movies, songs. Well, I'll figure this whole thing out. The person that makes 20 or more accounts. Yeah. Yeah, there's definitely one of those. Yes, yeah, I watched one of his videos last night. We got a good laugh out of it, me and my fiance. I'm wearing purple Calvin Klein. Michael J. Fox, wearing a purple. He's now wearing purple Calvin Kleins. Of course he is. Oh, what is this button? Let's. Can anybody hear me? That's the next thing. Yeah. I've been blocking him. He's got more. He's got whoever it is has nothing but time apparently to make YouTube accounts and emails. That's feeling like nothing else on the face. That's right, Steve. It is something else. It's something else. So there's a few people in the room at this point, and once again, I was going to try to share my screen. He was convicted of some unsavory stuff and projects his own BS on others. That's what we were thinking. That was my fiance and my thoughts exactly. That what he's saying about everybody else, and I think it's the same guy that was messing with Recall Vector myself. Um, that's what I think. Oh no, yeah. Go ahead and post the link. Uh, I would definitely check the link out and see what. He might troll the Mandela Effect channels as a lot of people. He's got several accounts from what I can tell. That's good. Okay, so the microphone's working. Uh, oh, there we go. Now I'm starting to see um, the stuff. Oh, I really wanted to show you guys that Hyperloop if nobody went and looked at it. It looks like a crazy thing. A wrench to post a link. Oh, like a moderator. I think that's what the wrenches are. I don't really have a moderator. I've never gone live before. Well, Steve, you could be a moderator. I don't know how to do it though. I'm kind of my own moderator. I'm trying to, let's see. Have I screwed up? No. Dark vector. Uh, a video link here. I still don't see where I can share my screen. I might have to, there's a chance I'll have to download some software or something for that. Um, and I'll try to figure out how to do that. Did anybody look at that Hyperloop? Did anybody check that particular link out in our last video? Looked like some Futurama stuff. I, I I wonder if I try to do it, will it take me off? I mean, if anybody has any questions or anything, we could do a Q&A here. I've started to do our next category for the losing my religion, but I haven't got that far. Yeah, Hyperloop, I believe was what it was called. Hopefully, yeah, I think I'm still going here. Um, I'm going to go to it. Yeah, this is supposed to, it just shows this little part of it, but it's supposed to take you at airplane speeds. I wonder if I can, if I can't share my screen, I might be able to post this link. do barely, you do barely any moderation at all, huh? There, I can post the link, but apparently I can't share the link. that Hyperloop thing, man. Four arrested for possession of in Abilene, Texas, and KTXS. All right. I'm about to Google it right now. I will go ahead and do that. Um, uh, July 2019, huh? And this guy, I mean, this doesn't surprise me. 4 suspects arrested in Abilene convenience store, including possession of marijuana. Well, I see the story. I don't see a picture of the fella. I'd sure recognize him. 4 charged in New Year's Eve murder. Yeah, I can't specifically say that is him because I can't. Oh, not it. July 26th, 2019. The Nightbot. The Nightbot will strike you for posting a link. Well, yeah, I know some people don't like links posted in their live stream, and they had moderators pull the links. But let's see, July 26th, 2019. Oh, a filter. Well, I wonder if we can turn that off. uh, July 26th, 2019. Uh, there's July 2010, June 18th. Oh, well. After search warrant was executed. That's interesting. I wonder. No. Let's see. Yeah, I see something that continue maybe. I don't know. That's well, guys. Oh, read full story. How about that? That ain't him. Yeah, it's not giving it to me, even with the actual date. In fact, it's given me everything but the date, but that July 26th, 2020, August 2019. I wish I could share my screen. I'm going to try to figure out how to do that, guys. Because that's something I've been wanting to do is share the screen. I posted the link. Look up a smidgen in chat. Come on. Well, that's the link I posted. So it's got to be between that. I guess I'll have to go back through, guys, and check it out. I see that link. I'll see if I can find it. So, does anybody have any questions or anything you guys want to talk about? No, I'm not from Texas. Um, Maybe I'm glad I'm not from Texas at this point. I've been through Texas. I drove through Texas. Uh, on my way to Louisiana, actually. Some time ago. I didn't see the link. If it's gonna block the link in this stream, maybe go post it on my last video in a comment or something, and I'll have to get to it, and I'll go check it out as soon as I see it. Um, I wonder how in the world. I need to figure out how to share my screen so you guys can see what I'm looking at when I try to search that. It's giving me every date except July 26th, 2019. It's giving me July 26th, 2020 or something like that. It's giving me March 26th. It's the date. I'm not too familiar with the AM band, Steve. I mean, I wish I was at this point. Obviously, there's some stuff going on with it. Oh, okay. Well, thank you, John. I will definitely when I end this stream, I'll flip over and go take a look at it. I certainly I mean, unless you want me to remove it, I might leave it up. uh, you have a topic. Have you all tried translating quarantine from English to Latin? I have not. I have not. Something weird comes up. English to Latin, huh? Well, I could do that, and I could use Google Translate there. All right, I'll remove it if you insist. I will definitely remove it. So if anybody wants to see that link, run to the last video and check that link. That guy. Yeah, I appreciate that. We wondered, though. We wondered about if he was projecting his own problems onto other people, to me. Yeah, and I should have, I wish I would have went ahead and had something ready to go. I just figured we'd chat and somebody would ask a question and we would talk about it. Um, maybe I should have had my next um, maybe I should have had my next decode category ready to go, and we could have done that live. Um, or something else. I just figured David Bowie, Bowio. Sunborn, not Sindang, spell check. To jam. Yeah, you too, John. Thanks for posting the link. I'll go check it out. So I guess this was a mildly, I mean, I'm going to call it an unsuccessful live stream just because of me. I wasn't prepared. It was successful. I'm going to have that link out of it, but I should have been more prepared. I just clicked live and went for it. And I was going to try to figure out how to share my screen in the meantime. But this is 100% on me. Um, I wonder. Yeah, I don't even know where my other notes are. I was going to look for my because I was doing we were doing South America, and it might be in this notebook here actually, because I think, yeah, it is. So that South America decode was pretty interesting. We'd gotten clinical laboratory testing, biochemistry, Johnston researches in biochemistry. So I'm guessing we were at research groups or laboratories before. Yeah, we were at laboratories. And what in the world? Wow, guys. I don't even know. Hey, Danny. Oh, hey. All right. Yeah, that's fine. I'm going to try this again. I'm going to try this. Probably going to drop this and prepare something and try this again. I was figuring somebody would have questions. Oh, I know why there's so many. I remember. Yeah, we did 1,500 miles, 1,500 kilometers, 1,500. We converted 1,500 miles to kilometers, meters, uh, feet, yards. That's what we did, and we got all those numbers when we were. We converted 1,500 miles to when we were doing Danny's South America move, which I took a scale myself, like a piece of paper, and actually marked the miles to my memory, and it was exactly 1,500 miles. And we actually, I actually decided to convert that to meters, kilometers, yards, feet, and possibly inches and centimeters. But yeah, can just see comments right now at work. Yeah, I hear that. Yeah, I might try this again later on this evening, so you can come in and partake. And I might have something prepared, and I might figure out how to share my screen. Uh, I'd like to figure out how to share my screen. It said something about downloading software, but it never gave me anything to download for it. So yeah, I might try to do that for you, Danny. And maybe if I have something ready to roll, I figured, I figured somebody, because there's usually somebody that pops into a video and says they don't understand what's going on. So I figured somebody might have a direct question I could answer in real time or something, um, or a topic to talk about. I try to avoid the Cerveza bug because that gets your channel taken down apparently in this free country of ours. So don't want to do that. I mean, I am on BitChute, but I don't think the video I put there got any views, anyways. So, unless I could get a bunch of people to follow me over to BitChute, where you can actually freely talk about stuff. And like for right now, I guess I'm just kind of glad to have, like Danny said, to have any platform at all with any viewers at all. Um, 40 days in a ship, 40 days, 40 nights. uh, and a 420 reference. Oh, that's on the quarantine. Thanks, Hispanic to register for jabs aren't smart enough to, or more realistically, they're too smart to register for jabs. Too smart. Ugh. That's more what I think's going on. Yes, Carlos. That's my thoughts exactly. My thoughts exactly. But of course, there's the reverse psychology aspect of that. And there's going to be somebody out there going, "Oh, I'm not smart enough, huh? Well, I'll show you." Yeah. Yeah, I don't know what time you get off work, Danny, but um, I wish I would have prepared something now, and I totally didn't. I was just going to wing it here. I figured I'd be able to share my screen, which I have not figured out how to do yet. Um, Maybe it's not something I can do. That's sending feedback. Yes, exactly, Carlos. I got to be careful what I say, but I agree 100%. It's all propa. Propa. I won't even finish the word at this point. But yes, and there is a lot of that lately. Yeah, I think Obama legalized that, and they were doing it anyway. It ain't like they weren't doing it before it was legalized in the first place. Um, for a while, 1630. All right, yeah, yeah, and then it expanded into the 1700s. It's missing 1630. Are they trying to say that's a Mandela, that it's always gone into the 1700s, Steve? Is that the contention? Is that what they're is that why there's no date on it? I mean, is it now always gone into the 1700s? I don't know, because that would be a hell of an effect right there if that were an effect. And I'm not sure if you know some of the effects used to be banned until the expansion. Most of the facts are still there, but the date of the expansion. Okay. Yeah, exactly what Ann said. The 1700s. I remember the old. We had an old AM FM little car stereo, and the AM did not go into the 1700s. That was a long time ago. So, but you know, some of the I almost wanted to say that identity theft was a psyop, but it isn't, because it literally changed on the DVD box. Um, and the person whose DVD it was thought it was identity theft too. Of course, once they realized it was identity thief, then they just misspoke. But no, no, no. I mean, they were like, oh, yeah. I mean, they thought it was identity theft, and they still thought it was identity theft. And then after a minute or two of looking at the box, the DVD box, then they just said it wrong. It was identity thief anyway. So, oh man. Well, and I want to go look at that link too. I mean, in the last, let's go do that. Can I do that? I believe I can. And oh, in the last video, I'm not seeing the comment. It's gone. Hey guys, just one second. I'm going to try to copy paste this. I can't. Well, that's horrible. Like that's too bad, guys. The link literally got removed that John had left. That link got removed. The comment notification is still there, but I can't copy paste it. Yeah, that's a screwy deal. That's a screwy deal. Mandela Effect in the Bible. Hey, we were decoding the Bible Mandela effects. Boy, was it a long one. And we were going to get back to it for Megan, actually. And hopefully I still have that notebook. The That was a really, really long one, because there were a lot of Bible changes. And those are changing before people's eyes, actually. So there, the Bible, and I did read the Bible. I mean, almost cover to cover when I was younger, in just from front to back, actually, just like a book, like the book that you know. For long after events, items that weren't created for long after. Exist. Yeah, and I'll bet that radio still exists. That only goes to 1630 if the car still exists. God, Gulliver's Travels, man. We read that book in like the fourth or fifth grade or something. CERN. There could be a correlation with CERN. I'm not 100% certain about that, but it's possible. I mean, if you had CERN, and I'm sure they've got a quantum computer, so if you collided all those particles with a quantum computer, you might have something. Dean Swift after that. Oh. Hi, yo, Silver. Yes. Yes. And I was actually um, in the restaurant that my fiance was working at before before Washington went crazy, and they were watching the Lone Ranger on TV, and you bet, hi yo Silver now, gangster. He's a gangster. The Lone Ranger's the gangster now. Hi yo Silver, and really that was like a horse. Uh, that was like a horse command. Hi ho, so that the horse would graze on its back legs, but not go anywhere. So that one is weird. Hi yo silver doesn't make any sense, but that's what it is. And I mean, unless somebody that could be, one of those that I keep thinking that some of them could be being done on purpose. Um, and unless somebody had like the Lone Ranger on DVD or something to where it changed, kind of like the Big Lebowski for me. I mean, that could be one that they altered on their own. Of course, probably not. Right, I agree. And it definitely was hi ho Silver. And when I was growing up, he never said yo once. That's that's a weird thing for me. Uh, Time is no more for the people who see the Mandela Effect. Stauffer. That's what we see is the world we're in, restarted over and over again. Like gods, if we don't have to keep restarting with time. Well, that's an interesting theory. There it is by seeing into the point. They can see the particles as they were at the beginning of time. I'm guessing a time machine. Well, interdimensional travel, like Rick and Morty. Um, that's what I think. Just yeah, yes. Good advice, Danny. But I want to go back to Stafford Jones's thought there about the word we're just seeing it reset over and over and over like gods. But yeah, the worst part for me is I keep getting older anyways. So that's the worst part for me. I'd I'd feel more like a god if I could just go back to the beginning and be 18 again or something. With my brain now, of course. Or my brain in the future. Not even now. Because we're learning stuff around here all the time. We keep learning. Home Together. I'm not familiar with Home Together. It's home from work we go. I mean, I guess that does make sense, but I thought it was off to work we go. I guess it could be either or. Do they do both? Do they sing hi ho, it's off to work we go? And then when they come home, they sing home from work? I don't know. It's been a long time since I've seen that. Statue of the god of destruction. That's you're talking about CERN there, right? That's they got that. That's what they got going on. Oh, a ghost, a ghost cat. Oh my, you'll come here. And so here's my little buddy. He can join us for the live stream. You don't know what to think. Say hi to everybody, buddy. uh, Alder was originally a temple for Lord Shiva. And oh, that was the other thing I've been thinking about. And I mean, there's like 6 people here, which is, more than I would have expected on my first live stream. But um, I watched this dude, this Lincoln, uh, not sure how to pronounce his last part of his name, but he's from New York, and he bike rides around New York, and he was showing all the empty medical facilities and stuff. And he does a video once in a while about Times Square, and he calls it Times Square as opposed to Times Square. And I always kept thinking, well, there's residue of Times Square right there. This guy's from New York and references Times Square. But of course, now it's Time Square. Concurrent linear, like concurrent linear time loops. Yeah, stop and rear up. Hi ho. Yeah, that's exactly right. That's what it was. That's what it was at one point. That's what I remember. And it's a horse command. You're right. Stop and rear up. Hi ho. Yes. That's why hi yo doesn't make any sense. But he's a gangster now. Yo. So yeah, Lincoln Kagger, whatever is left. I can't. It's not in front of me now, but he's got residue. I mean, he is residue for Times Square. Now 120 in this 70 years in one timeline. Now 120 in this timeline. For me, the body are improving each timeline. Improving. I don't know about improving. Mine isn't. But overall, yeah. I mean, you think about the. Well, I sure didn't kick you off there, Danny. I don't even. That sucks. Sorry about that. And yeah, I wish to heck, and I'm gonna try to get this. John left that link, and it's gone. So somebody didn't want me seeing that link, but apparently it's our troll, and apparently he's into unsavory stuff according to that link. I mean, it's still in my. I'm gonna write that down, and I'm gonna try to type it directly into the search because it's still in my notifications. So, hi, baby, and my fiance's up. Right. And I will. I'll try to do this again later, Danny. I really will. We've already ran 45 minutes, and this has been kind of interesting. Got some information, got to see some people's ideas. So I guess it did work out. Someone mentioned it, and it makes to me since many Mandela effects try to align the past with the present and future, like revelations. Oh, yeah. Don't get me Yeah, revelations. It was always revelations because there were multiple revelations, but now there's just one, right? Yeah, and that's the other thing. I'll try to figure out this share screen and stuff too. Um, and I will link that article. I will write it down here, and then I will type it into my search engine. Um, just saw someone mention Times Square yesterday. Yeah, maybe they arrived at the Grand Central Station. Yeah, that's a good one. True, because Grand Central Station isn't a thing anymore either. Different. Yeah, and yeah, and those Bible. Sometimes. Yeah, and those Bibles are changing right in people's homes as well. Um, kind of like that movie, Grand Terminal. Yeah, Grand Central Terminal, huh? I knew it wasn't Grand Central Station anymore. I've never been to New York myself, but it better be at least both the seven dwarves because they are definitely in the coal mine at one point in the movie, and that's why they work. Also, dwarves. Yeah, I mean, I could see it if it was both. Uh, I remember Off to Work we go. But again, it's been so long since I've seen that movie. They easily could have done it also when they came home. I'd have to look into that. So, um, so yes, I think I'm gonna try to get this link wrote down and try to find that link, and we can talk about the troll. I don't know that he's worth talking about, but I don't think he's worth talking about much. But I'm pretty sure he was also see the Mandela Effect, our Sims. Well, yeah, or what? Or but there's people that see it and then like the person whose movie that was. Hi ho, silver, yeah, hi ho, and hi ho. Yeah, that's one thing. You can start listening for the dwarves to start saying hi yo, hi yo. Wouldn't entirely surprise me, but I'm pretty sure that that same troll, I reckon that voice when he was mocking Recall Vector. I would almost, I would about put my left arm, that maybe even my right one, that that was the same fella that was doing both. Uh, I could be wrong, but the voice, even though he was trying to sound like Recall, sounded a whole lot like the fella that was messing, that was trolling, that is still trolling. Right. Their thoughts are controlled. Now, that could be too. I thought about that as well. A lot of people's thoughts are controlled these days, um, in more ways than one. Um, but yeah, when they see it and then think about it and be like, oh, well, gee, I guess I just misspoke, or oh, gee, I guess I just misremembered. That's not what it was. Like you owned the movie, you knew what it was. Exactly. They do change. The people think that things are changing inside people's houses, like my CDs. I've got a whole list of CDs that have changed. Songs on them, the album covers. eh, Had them for about 20 years, released on HD in this time period. Good point. I think I think most of the changes, if not all the changes, are real. I just hold out. Um, I just there's like I don't discount the possibility that some of them are being done on purpose as a psyop. Like Houston, we have a problem. Houston, we've had a problem. That moon landing, who knows how many, and even like that Apollo 13, who knows how many takes they did of everything. They could have all sorts of different lines that they could slip and interject here and there, unless someone had it in their house on a hard, kind of like that was a flip flop. Houston, we've had a problem. Houston, we have a problem. Or Houston, we have a problem. To Houston, we've had a problem. Back to Houston, we have a problem. You know, um, right? Changes are in original tapes, um, and that's just it. Like the Big Lebowski changes, that changed on my cousin's DVD. That's where Steven Spielberg movies, right? The re-releases, the HD releases, right? And I'm not saying that I think that. I'm just saying I allow for the possibility that they could be trying to mess with our minds on some of them, some of them, um, and it may not even be that way. It's just that I don't discount that as a possibility for some of them. I just don't discount it because they like to, the powers that shouldn't be like to mess with people. So I wouldn't discount the possibility that some of them were done on purpose to mess with people, or even to discredit the Mandela effect itself. I mean, yeah, the dude with the lady who had braces, but now she doesn't. Oh, okay, yeah, an anomaly in someone's vid. I'll share. All right, on. And yeah, the dude. And some of that stuff, that changed right before our eyes, pretty much. We watched the DVD one day and it was the way it should be. Then we watched the damn movie the next day and it was wrong. Maybe not literally the next day, but within the same week, probably. making updated versions. Are you starting to become like present? The past is right. Oh, stop us from not having to restart with the. Ah, it took me a second. And that's well, somebody might take that that Virginia double X. Somebody might. Won't be me. Won't be my fiance. Iron Maiden song. Yeah. And I actually had some Iron Maiden on cassette. All my cassettes got stolen over 20 years ago when I hung out with the wrong crowd. We may get our ticket punched. Ticket for the ride on the crazy train. That's that's where we're at. We're sitting at about 56 minutes. Um, and I'm probably going to stop this live stream. Um, Actually, this worked out pretty decent. People did have stuff to talk about. So, and I'm going to look up that link, guys. And I'm going to look up that link that John left, even though somehow it got taken down. It is still in my notifications, so I'll be able to write it down and then punch it into my search engine and see if we get it. I'll recognize the guy if I see him. So if that's him, that would explain a whole lot. And then obviously he's projecting everything, which is interesting. I see the Mandela Effect. All right, right. But all right, guys. I'm gonna and Danny, I will try to come on later and do this again when you can. And I might even have something ready to go, ready to talk about a little bit. Um, I was just winging this one, never done it before. So, yeah, guys. So thanks for making this a mild success, considering I've never done it before. And ET, yeah, ET home phone. All right. But all right, we will try this again later, and I will try to have something a little more prepared. So thanks for being here, guys, and I'll try to come back on in a couple hours here.